Hello everybody, welcome to Kitty's Kitchen. I'm Kitty and this is my kitchen. It's been a minute since I've done a video, but I was feeling motivated to see if I could do a video again. So here I am, and I'm going to be cooking a simple thing tonight. It's a simple Caesar salad dressing. So it was a big hit when my family got together last summer, and I cooked a big bowl of dressing, Caesar dressing, and a big bowl of salad, and we finished the whole bowl, and it was really a big success. So I'm going to share it with you tonight, and I'll show you what I have ready. So this is kind of like cooking in a mad scientist laboratory. I have test tubes of things. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 1/3 cup of mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon of white wine vinegar, 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard, and it calls for 1/2 cup of grapeseed oil, not olive oil. Grapeseed oil is flavorless, which is a really nice thing about grapeseed oil. And 1/2 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper, which I've ground in my mortar and pestle. Okay, so it might be a little bit noisy because I'm going to turn on my Cuisinart here. But first I'm going to add the garlic and the lemon and let that settle a little bit. Okay. It called for about 2 garlic cloves. I put in about 3, 2 and maybe a medium-sized one. I like a little bit of extra garlic. That's why I do a little extra garlic. And then pour the lemon juice in, 2 tablespoons. So where's the lid? Let me see what I do with the lid of my Cuisinart. Hold on. That's when you have too many things on your counter. Found it. Okay, here it is. All right, so snap the Cuisinart in place and chop for a couple of, maybe 2, 3 or 4 times. All right, we'll let that sit and marinate for about 10 minutes. I'll be back. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and finish up this recipe. If you want to blend the lemon and garlic and wait 10 minutes for it to rest, that's a technique that kind of mellows the garlic taste a little bit. You can do that step, or you can kind of fast forward and get do everything all at once. But I sometimes do that technique when I make hummus, but this is Caesar salad, so it's a little different. Anyway, so now I'm going to go ahead and add the mayonnaise, 1/3 cup. I use Hellmann's. You can use Duke's if you prefer Duke's. Duke's is a really good brand. I've used Duke's for some things too. Okay. And 2 tablespoons, 2 regular teaspoons of Dijon mustard. So that's 1. And this is 2. the white vinegar from its test tube, 1 tablespoon, and 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. Add that in there. Okay, so now we'll add a little bit of freshly ground pepper. This is half a teaspoon of pepper. Go in there. And I'll measure out the salt in the same measuring device. Half a teaspoon salt. It says finely ground salt, but I like Morton's coarse kosher salt. I like that a little bit better. I think it has more flavor. And I think it's better for you than the fine sea salt, than the fine salt. So we'll close our contraption once again, and it's gonna be a little bit loud, but let's do it. All right, everything should be blended in there, and now it's time to add the grapeseed oil. So it's about a half a cup of grapeseed oil, and I want to give you the little warning that if you keep your Cuisinart, your blender on the entire time, it can really emulsify and thicken up. So if you want a dressing that's more of a drip dressing, that minimize the use of your Cuisinart. So I'm going to put about half of this in and then blend it, and then the last half, and then blend it again, because I want mine to be a little bit creamy instead of thick. So that's a little trick. So here we are. I'll add half. And then the other half. Okay, and now the last thing we're going to add is the Parmesan cheese. Okay, here's the Parmesan cheese. You can use whatever Parmesan cheese you want. I like to use the shredded Parmesan cheese that comes in the grocery store, or you can use regular Kraft grated Parmesan as well, which is another brand you can use. But let's use a half a cup. That's a little bit more than half a cup, but about a half a cup. So we'll put that in there. Just get the rest of it. I spilled a little bit. All right, so maybe pulse about 5 or 6 times. Okay, now your Caesar dressing is ready. It's ready to go on your salad. So I'll go ahead and prep that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the salad dressing, the salad. I just went ahead and cut up some romaine lettuce, and we're gonna spread it out onto our plate, and we'll get a container to put the dressing in. Let's see how it turned out. There you go, nice and wet. I like that. We didn't over blend it. So that's really nice. So now you'll get your salad fork and spoon and drizzle some nice Caesar salad dressing all over your lettuce. toss it a little bit. And then we can go ahead and add some more ground pepper. From my mortar and pestle. Trick I picked up from my brother. It's really a good way to ground your black pepper. And then some more Parmesan cheese flakes. And there you have your Caesar salad. Fresh Caesar salad with Caesar salad dressing. And I'm going to make a hamburger and have a hamburger with my Caesar salad dressing, so that'll be pretty good too. Things going on with me. I went to the Bob Dylan concert last weekend. It was so great. It was the Outlaw Festival, starring Willie Nelson, Sheryl Crow, Bob Dylan, and a couple other opening acts. And it was really good. I got this t-shirt. One more morning for the road. Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan's been one of my favorite all-time singer-songwriters. He's been a great inspiration. The very first song I learned how to play on the guitar was a Bob Dylan song. It was called Tangled Up in Blue, and that's what taught me, that's the song that taught me how to play guitar. So that was a really good time. So I'm having a good time. Work is going well. My book is going well. So I'm cooking now my hamburger, and we're gonna have hamburger and Caesar salad dressing, Caesar salad. So looking forward to my dinner tonight. Should be good. This time last year I was in Germany. I was enjoying my first night in Germany. I remember I had a pork cordon bleu schnitzel at Hofwart, the town Hofwart, and it was really great. The inn itself was called Hofwart, and the town was underneath Neuenborn. Well, I forget what the town's name was, but it was right there, and it was a very delicious schnitzel. Nobody can make schnitzel like the Germans. The Germans definitely have the market on schnitzel. Anyway, my hamburger should be ready in about 30 minutes, and I'll show you the finished product when I'm done. My low-carb Caesar salad dressing and burger dinner. So my burger's ready. Turn the burner off. So I've been eating more healthy lately, kind of watching what I eat, eating more salads, eating proteins like meats, and trying to cut out carbs. So this is my low carb dinner Caesar salad and burger tonight with zero sugar cranberry juice. Should be good. Well, enjoy. Bon appetit, y'all. Have a good night. Bye.